So you're Vermin Supreme, and you're
correct.
running for President of the United States.
That is correct.
How do you-
All of them.
All 50.
All of them.
How do you-
Well, maybe not Rhode Island, but whatever. Anyway, that's neither here nor there.
How do you hope to do tonight?
Well, I hope to do well, but I don't hope to do too well. Because if I get too many votes, then it will be harder to break it next time. A friend of mine, Jim Taylor, candidate in 2000, 2004, he got a good showing in 2000, and he wasn't able to beat it in 04, and I know it ate away at him, and I don't want that to happen to me. Even though I do not define success by the number of votes, because it's sort of irrelevant in my campaign. I have many supporters, and they very well may not vote for me, and I'm not going to hold it against them. So I would like to get more votes than Randall Terry. I'm making no predictions, but that's a personal thing that I would like to do. I wouldn't mind breaking my personal best of 149 votes, DC primary 04, and I'd be happy just beating last year's 41. But I think I'm going to break 100, and who knows? I'm surging like a mofo. I'm surging. If I was in the polls, who knows what I might have been polling at there during the heat of it all. And we shall see. I'd like to say the voting is not my definition of success.
What is your definition of success?
Well, yes. Well, when you're not in it to win, you cannot lose. And so I've already won. It's a moral victory. I mean, I have totally dominated the Granite State. I essentially own the New Hampshire primary. And I think most people will attest to that fact.
Are you going to South Carolina and Florida?
I'm going to go to South Carolina, then I'm going to go to Florida, and then I'm going to go to Michigan, and then I'm going to go here, and then I'm going to go there, and then I'm going to... Thank you. That was Howard.
So you are going. Yes. Now, can you describe?
Inside voice.
Yes.
Can you describe
Howard Dean there for the people.
Can you describe your get up here for me? What's the meaning of everything here?
See it. You need no description. Yes. Well, of course, this is half of the campaign, dressing in a fashion that will draw the attention of the voter. I have been telling the media this time that the boot is equal to a pile of steaming poop, and the media are the flies that buzz around it.
Now tell me about your pony entitlement program that you plan to put into place when you are elected.
Yes, sir. Well, of course, the Free Ponies for All Americans is, in fact, a jobs act. Just think of the amazing amount of jobs that will be created when free ponies are available to everyone. Pony housing, pony dental industries, hooves, saddles, buggies, buggy whips, all that good stuff. That's going to create lots and lots of jobs. Of course, the pony poop itself is a fuel source. It will also reduce our dependence on foreign oil, as will riding ponies ourselves. Also, the pony poop is compostable and will re-up our soil that has been depleted through years of agribusiness. So it's a program that will create jobs, that will lessen our dependence on foreign oil, and it will make America a better place.
Now, every American gets a pony. What happens when the pony becomes a horse?
That doesn't happen.
Is this unintended consequences of your plan?
Colts are baby horses. Ponies are ponies when they're babies and grow up. It's a different species, I believe. But yes, of course. Did I mention that it was a federal pony identification unit? It's actually for your identification purposes. You will be issued a pony, and you will be required to have that pony with you at all times to prove your citizenship. And of course, you will receive a tattoo on your ass, as will your pony. And if the barcode scans, it better match up. That's all I'm saying.
Now, and you're also campaigning on tooth care for all as well.
Well,
now,
friends,
tell me about this.
For too long, gingivitis has been eroding the gum line of this great nation and must be stopped. For too long, a great moral and oral decay has been seizing this nation in spirit and in incisors. A country's ability depends on its future to bite back. We can no longer be a nation indentured. Our very salivation is at stake. Join me as we brace ourselves and bite the bullet as we cross the bridgework into the 23rd century, as we create a sea of shining smiles from sea to shiny sea. Now, some people will attempt to tell you that this mandatory toothbrushing law is about the secret dental police kicking down your door at 3 a.m. to make sure you've brushed. No, it is not. It is not about the dental re-education centers. It is not about the preventative dental maintenance detention facilities. Nor is it about the government-issued toothpaste containing an addictive yet harmless substance. This mandatory toothbrushing law is not even about DNA gene splicing to create a race of winged monkeys to act as tooth fairy enforcers. What this mandatory toothbrushing law is really about is strong teeth for a strong America. Thank you. My name is Vermin Supreme. I approve this message.
Who's your greatest rival tonight? Who's your greatest threat?
My greatest threat? I have no threats, but I will say that I was, several campaign staffers were assaulted by the Rick Santorum campaign staffers last night as I went in to shake Rick Santorum's hand and offer him good luck in today's election. I was unceremoniously shoved very hard by one of his people, and then two of my campaign staff were thrown to the ground by the Rick Santorum campaign staffers. Two of my staffers have indeed filed complaints with the Manchester Police Department over this particular incident. So Rick Santorum, you have been warned. Do not mess with Vermin Supreme. Thank you.
A final question, Vermin. It's open season on Mitt Romney. What's your beef with Mitt Romney? Everyone's got it. What's yours?
Well, the fact that he does not have a hair care product line.
If he has that, will you support him?
I might not support him for the presidency, but I would certainly purchase some of those fine Mitt Romney hair care products.
Now, we've never seen your hair. We only see the boot. Is there any chance we could get a peek under there? Is that
not until my hair is looking as good as Mitt Romney's, I'm afraid. Sorry. That's why I wear the boot, because I'm ashamed if I do.
Thank you, Vermin. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
What up, Vermin?
Oh, more of the same.
More of the same.
More of the same. Just standing here and apparently trolling the media.
Just tell us about your outfit real quick.
Once again, of course, well, I can